Howdy, everybody. I am here with Nick, who got 7th place at the Indianapolis Regional. Nick, what were you playing?
I played Fiendsmith Ryzeal again.
This is everyone's surprise.
Listen, we had to go back to back, so here we are.
All right, let's see the list.
Sure. So standard stuff. You have to play the max Ryzeal stuff. Some people like cutting sword down the 2. I can understand the logic there, but I feel like this deck loses when it doesn't see one of these cards. You want to just play them at max. It's pretty standard stuff. I will say, hard drawing these cards, people say like these cards are really like big bricks. I want a lot of games on the back of just hard drawing cross or just having note as an extent that your opponent just doesn't know about. So I feel like like even though these cards aren't great to see, like they inherently do something compared to some of the other like Fiendsmith cards that we're playing. So I can't be that mad about them. And then we have the Fiendsmith cards: 3 Engraver, a Lack, a Lurie, 2 Tracked, and a Paradise. Standard. This is like the standard lineup. I don't think you ever need 3 Tracked. You have enough access to this engine in almost every game state. And even if you draw like a hand where you draw this and this, or like combinations, like it works out because you get the draw off Necroquip and things like that. It's just good. Again, engine's kind of busted. We'll probably see it hit on the next list, but who knows? Now we're on to the fun part of my deck. So much. We're on to the non-engine. I got 3 Ash, 3 Nib, 2 Valor, a Mag, and a Druid. We have 2 Talents, a Called By, 3 Imperm, and then for the last interesting thing I think for the lineup, I played 2 Perulia main, and I played the 3 Fuaros.
And why the Mold Charmings main?
I wanted more space in the sideboard for other things, and I ironically was going through a lot of testing into Malice, and more often than not, like if you open up Perulia, in almost all the hands that like Malice chooses to play around different stuff, they're doing those with Bystials. So if you just like draw phase, drop this, you're guaranteed to get a draw if they open a starter. And then if they open up the hand where it's like Chessie plus a Byst, you're drawing 2. Or if they open up a name and you have an interaction, like I open up Perulia, Imperm, or Valor, you can hit the normal summon, and then they're forced to use a Byst, so you're drawing another card. So I don't know, this card was unironically really good throughout the day. I played against 3 Malice, and truly, I got to draw 2 off this like multiple times. Like it was just very, very good. I think moving forward, this card could get cut. It wasn't amazing. It wasn't bad. It was like middle of the road. Like this card is good when it works and it's bad when it doesn't. So it's like, take it as you will. But overall, I like this lineup. There's a world where like maybe you want to play something else or consider like a card like Droll. But I don't know if Droll's really that good in the main deck right now. A lot of people are playing it. I just don't know if I like it.
Gotcha. And how many were you on main deck?
43 cards. And unironically, having more cards in the deck was very nice. So I did not draw things like this dumb card, her, so can't complain. And then we'll do extra deck. So we'll just talk about the easy stuff. 1 Duo, 2 Detonator.
That's a surprise tool that can help us later.
Twins, Dweller, Wave King, Aggregator, the Fiendsmith Engine of Moon, Requiem, Sequence, Agumde, Necroquip Princess, Desiree, Chaos Angel. Like these are like the 14 cards you have to play in the extra deck. No discussions asked. Then you have 1 flex spot. A lot of people will talk about the flex spots being a second Requiem if you're scared of Bystials, a second Twin so you can set it up turn 1 a lot more consistently and actually just play Ryzeal for the rest of the day. I opted to play the 1 Exciton Knight off the back of like suggestions from people in our play group. And unironically, I had not been playing with this card for like weeks. I've been on the double Twin idea for a long time. I really like 2 Twin. It makes the Ryzeal cards way better. But unironically, this card came up twice. I beat a Crystron player by just wiping their board. They couldn't respond to it. They couldn't do anything. I beat a pure Ryzeal player in like a top deck war because I made this, wiped their board, and then just made duo with plus cross, and that was just enough. So this card is really good. I also dumped it off X like 6 times. That unironically was the best part about this card. Just dumping this card into the graveyard every single time is just way better. And I knew that when I first played this card at Rosemont, and I probably should have just taken the advice there and just played it again, but took a long time to make that happen, but cards are really good. As we move forward, there might be the discussion where you play like a second one of this, depending, but I don't know. It's like a vibe thing. You gotta read the room of like what you expect to see. If you're expecting a lot of Bystials, second Requiem is really good. If you expect to play against a lot of Ryzeal mirrors, like double Twins, really good. It's just weird. And then on to the sideboard, we played 3 Droll because we hate Mermail here. Mermail sucks. Hate that deck with a burning passion. 3 Lancia.
For the same reason, different deck.
Yeah, Malice. Malice sucks. Literally put in the blowout so you win. We played 3 Metaltronus. Kind of for the same reason. The card's a blowout if it resolves against your any Ryzeal deck. You hit Detonator, you hit Caesar, like literally this card's just kind of goated. And then for going first, because I am a person that hates Strike. I hate the Solemn cards going first. I just don't think they do enough. I opted to play Crossout. This card is literally insane. This card should be limited. But I won so many games out the back of just hard drawing Crossout going first, and it was like, all right, they'll like nib on 2 6s, or I had one intro, like I know someone stored, they're like, oh, this is free. Imperm, I'm like, cool, Crossout, and then the game was just over because I got the full combo. And then the last thing I played for more Malice 8, because I didn't own Meowls for the tournament, otherwise this probably could be Meowls. I played one Duster, double Lightning Storm. This card was very good, way better than I anticipated for the weekend. It's really good in the Blue Eyes. It's actually way better in the Mouse than I gave it credit for. My only loss of the day was to a Mouse player because I drew double of this and couldn't use both. But otherwise, like these cards truly put in work. Unironically, really good. So.
All right.
But yeah.
Do you have any shout-outs?
Shout-outs to Rico, Adam, everyone at Team Evo. You're all like pretty helpful. I have to say, like, just getting to talk to people about different ideas as we like go through different like formats and different like tournaments is always nice. Also, big shout out to everyone over at Galaxy Busters. I talked a lot of different stuff like leading up to this tournament, like what options were good, and that's where I got the main deck Perulia idea was from them. So big shout out to them. That card was insane. So
All right. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.
yeah, thank you.